turn the microphone off. I like it.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa, okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
Do you want your juice? You can get across there.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Ow! Doc, what would happen to the car?
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute. You put your dog in a time machine made out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
What's in the box?
Don't touch that! It's plutonium!
Plutonium?
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. Is mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the fourth root of N, carry the 9, then...
Doc, something's way off here. Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake!
Doc! Doc, no!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now, back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late! Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc stuff. The city has no right to...
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty.
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just... remembering.
Hey, let me!
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
I miss Einstein.
Does nature contrive it? so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything. Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Come on, I saw it first.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I picked it up first.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, looky what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
Right, let's see what we got here.
I'll probably never know what this is for. Hey, Biff.
The notebook is dangerous. The notebook is worthless. The notebook reminds me of Doc, or you wouldn't understand the notebook.
You wouldn't understand.
Are you sure? That might wind him up.
The notebook is dangerous.
Okay.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Well, that didn't work. The worthless, we'll say that, yeah?
It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
No, we can't get this book off him.
I'll buy the notebook from you. Why is that there?
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
You wouldn't understand.
That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
He's a real pain, him, isn't he?
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
You're not getting that book. You're not getting that book, Marty.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Not happening,
I
is
just
it?
can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Right. He's not
Never
giving it
mind.
He's not giving it up. We're going to have to get it some other way. Electrical equipment.
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener.
So you just joined the stream. Welcome. Doing what?
That isn't a
I know, you're quite right. It's not a well, it is a stream and it isn't a stream. It's a premiere. So we're just doing something a little bit different today. Gummy fingers. Oh look, Louisa, we're going to blow this.
Let's make some noise.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's the guitar?
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
There's the guitar. Well, if someone's going to pick you up for pennies, I'm going to blow it.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Okay. Well,
Hey, Dad.
who's running this sale? Doc's alive. I can fight my own fights. I had a dream. I had a dream.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
Hey, I'm gonna say who's running this sale, because it seems like Biff's running it.
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
Yeah,
You?
right.
Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
No.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Doc's alive. He's got to be.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
I think he's got Doc wrong. Oh, we need to protect Doc's notebook.
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah.
Just
Then
friggin'
how is
give
it
us
your
the box.
obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
Ah, come on, man.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
That's reassuring, isn't it?
About Biff, Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so
not really
tough.
helping at all, is
I've
he?
been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way, but you know where to find me.
Okay. Far a lot of good that did.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tap the notification bell, of course. I really do appreciate it. And if you've got a Discord, the link is in the description below, so you're more than welcome over there. Oh, I really wanted to blow this speaker again, Louisa. What happened to the guitar? I know, but I can't even see it. Oh, there you go. Marty's guitar. Use the item. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Here's an oldie, Buddy goody. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, he's gonna drop. Look.
Hey, look! It's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
That's alright, we'll pump it up.
But the model's right under.
Well,
Now
that's
watch
fine,
me
'cause we
blow
can
the
grab
lid
it
off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Yes.
Whoa!
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
You got the book.
Yeah, that's one way of getting it.
Doc, where are you?
Yeah, that's him. Or it might be the dog.
You think?
The dog and
Do you think?
dog, yeah, maybe.
Trophy earned. Doc's legacy. I know you guys can't see the trophies, but...
Doc?
We're sending you back to the future! Should know by now it's freezing.
Einstein!
It's Einstein.
Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Where's the doc? This is getting stranger, isn't it?
Yeah.
No fuel. Right, what's in the, what have we got here? Highlight the photo of George McFly and press square button to examine it. Okay. Examine the
I keep
item.
this picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys.
Okay.
This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands, and by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff.
Well, we got it off Biff, didn't we? So that's fine. Might have to use that book actually, but there's a tape recorder. Well, and there's a shoe. A single
Get the
shoe.
tape recorder and see if...
See if there's a message on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you've come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right, last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
Uh-oh.
Throw the shoe at that.
Throw the shoe at it.
Yeah.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
Time circuit switch.
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
Okay.
Once I know when to look for Doc.
Well, how are we gonna
I can use
know?
those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Right, okay. So, I'm gonna go. You've got confetti for this special moment. What special moment is that?
This.
Oh, thank you. You get it thrown all over me. Right, let's see. R3. Oh look.
What?
Doc's stuck somewhere in time. Right, okay. So, what about the book?
Yeah, look in the book.
Maybe. Yeah, that's a woman's shoe, look.
Yeah.
Book. Examine.
This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff.
We've already done that, haven't we?
Wait, go back to the shoe.
Use the item.
Yeah. Wait, it said a name.
Did it? Oh no! Didn't want to get out. Get back in. Ah, come on.
Why can't you get back in?
Oh, great. Oh dear.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Did you understand that?
No.
No, neither did I.
I know how to speak dog talk, so I know what he said.
Oh, what did he say then, if you know how to speak dog?
He said, he's in 1989.
He's in so he's in the future?
Yeah.
Because that's 1986 where they are.
Yep.
So is that where he is?
Yeah.
Right, let's see what's around there. What's in that box? Nothing. Feeling I've got to go back in there, but go and have a look around, see if there's anything around here. I don't think there is. Classic Telltale Walking Dead style. Right.
The shoe said a name on it.
No, but I can't. Hold on a minute. Mysterious shoe.
Oh.
That's all it said. Do you think it said someone's name?
Yeah.
Right. I need to... Right, use the item.
Maybe you got someone in the car.
Nah.
He doesn't want to go back in there. Uh-oh. We've already spoke to Einstein. Oh. There you go. Okay. Thanks for that.
Maybe he scratched.
Ah, what if we give him the shoe?
Oh.
What do you reckon?
He'll sniff it.
You'll sniff the shoe?
And then he'll...
Poor Einstein. Might be a smelly shoe. Oh no. Right, let's see. Use item.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
He's probably just running away from the smell. You just joined, welcome.
Oh, look.
Oh, the skateboard.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Feel free to do in the chat and say hello.
How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Peculiar, isn't it? Oh, he's brought us here. Right, let's see.
Maybe he's in there.
Maybe.
I see you sneaking into that liquor store, young man!
What? I'm going to sneak in anyway. Arcade sign.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? Why couldn't Doc have invented a dog translator?
What were you gonna say?
Maybe you could have pressed that.
I know, I tried. Oh, there you go.
Step away from the door.
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Hooligans? I'm no hooligan. Well, Einstein brought me here.
I'm no hooligan.
I'm no hooligan. Or I've got something for you.
I got something for you.
We haven't, no.
The shoe?
Oh, the shoe.
Yeah.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
Well
What is
done.
it?
I didn't
Let
even
me
think
see.
of that. Words are useless with this stubborn old lady. What can you offer her? Well,
Shoe.
yeah, that's what I think as well.
Use it.
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
That's her shoe.
Oh, what?
That's her shoe. She was the nasty old lady that was in the car.
Well, that's a really old shoe, that one. Who's that?
I don't know.
Oh, look.
Leave that creature outside!
Oof.
Sorry, Einstein.
Poor Einstein. We'll have to watch these films again, eh?
Yeah. But we're watching Frozen today.
We'll watch them Frozen.
Well,
That's right, yeah.
took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one.
Look at that.
Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry
Oh,
I
candy.
called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny.
Have a seat, Sonny. See where?
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
She nosing on everyone.
What?
Is she nosing on everyone? By the window?
Yes. She's has a pair of...
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Oh. By the sound of that.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
But you've just touched something.
I know. Just turn the heating down. Because apparently it's hot in there. Apparently. Cat bowls. We've done that already. That's all this junk.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Oh, is that it? Oh, binoculars.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches.
So Biff.
Yeah, he's nothing but an out of
Biff's going
control
in the video
hedonist,
store. I hope he's not
just
selling
like
Doc's
his
films.
father.
If there's a clue to find a Doc out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
Not really find anything in here. Newspapers.
Maybe she's just an old lady.
No, that doesn't explain the shoe though, does it? If she's just a normal old lady. Door to street. Door to the kitchen. I'm just seeing if... what's that up there?
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Okay.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
He's the principal, isn't he? So that's the principal's mother. That's what it is. Oh. It's a little bit. Right, there you go. Candy. Oh! Something to you. The controls are a little bit funny. Candy.
The candy looks older than I am.
Ugh. Right, speak to her, and then we'll go in the kitchen.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Jack Daniels.
Yes?
Right, when did you lose your shoe?
Oh yeah.
We want to know that, don't we?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
And then it says
What's with all the newspapers? Yeah?
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Okay, so... could those newspapers
I guess
help
somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Exit.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
I think she's nosying on everyone.
yeah.
Right, so let's have another look at the newspapers. Maybe
Don't touch those!
What?
My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Jam. Right, so let's go in the kitchen. In fact, look at the shoe. Because
Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
a long time ago by the looks of it, eh?
Yeah. But why is that shoe brand new now?
Because obviously that's been in the
Miss
time
Strickland,
machine.
about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
That tea's never gonna boil. That tea's never gonna boil.
What about the tea?
That tea's never gonna boil.
What about the tea, Louisa?
That tea's never gonna boil. That tea's never gonna boil.
That's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so there must be something. Oh, he's messing with it again.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Oh, there you go. Right, now what? Quick, papers. Get the... Quick.
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
Oh, come on, man. There must be a clue.
Do you know what? Look. Look for numbers or anything on the board.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
peculiar.
no!
The water still hasn't come to a boil.
Right, so if I mess around with that radiator, it distracts her. There's more boxes there. Pictures.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it.
Mad Dog. Trophy earned. Fate in flux. As in the flux
Jeez,
capacitor.
they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that?
Nothing.
What? Let's see.
I don't know. Right, let's try this again.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Tricked her. Right, now quick. Now what?
Go to the papers.
Oh, the candy looks older than I am.
The papers again? Yeah?
Well, there might be something else in there.
You might be right. Come on.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall. Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development.
Not that
I don't
one.
even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
She's gonna come back, isn't she?
Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. October 28th, 1985. Authorities still mystified by mall shootout.
No.
I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Quick. Try it again.
October
he's just
28th,
telling me not to push it.
1985. Authorities still mystified by mall shootout.
Right.
I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
What have we got here? Anything that can help us? Nah.
That's what you get with these cheap, foreign-made kettles. I'm trying to find an American one nowadays. Ugh.
Right, so... Door to the street, door to the kitchen.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Don't want to go on the street, that's for sure.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Right, I get that. I was wondering what the hell. Right, let's see.
I don't think so. Maybe not.
Maybe it might be in that stack in newspaper.
I know, I was thinking that, but it's not letting me. That's...
Not sure what that...
Right, let's see. That's not going to help.
I don't want to mess up my picture of Dad like that.
Right,
Press
okay.
the book and then press X.
Oh, hold on. What if we play the tape to the woman?
Yeah,
What do you think?
that's what I was thinking, but I thought it didn't work because it keeps.
I don't want to record them right now.
Ah, it's not that. Right, so. Ooh.
Press X to the book.
I think I'd better save this for Doc.
Oh.
I don't think that picture's gonna do anything but confuse people.
Oh, man.
I don't want to mess up my picture of Dad like that.
Well, I still got that one on, eh? What if we do that?
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting
Right.
it out of my sight.
I don't think there's any other clues in here.
Yeah.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Okay, everyone wants to see something else.
Not sure what that...
Okay, so I'm gonna go into the street. Oh,
Not sure what that...
what?
Not sure what that...
Not sure what that'll do. Ah, dear, right, how do we get out?
There must be something if you can't get out.
Yeah, we know that. Right. Ah,
You stop.
I am stuck.
Let's see.
Wait. I must be missing something. Get the binoculars again, eh?
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Maybe see something else.
Hey, there's Jennifer's mom coming out of the
There you
market.
go.
Mrs. Parker? I find it curious that she always uses the same strapping red-headed bag boy. Don't you?
I wish I knew which one used to be a speakeasy. Huh. Looks like the clock tower repairs have stalled out again.
Oh, the wheels of justice grind slowly, but exceedingly fine. Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all. Ha!
Okay. I wish I knew which one used to be a speakeasy. Man, you can see everything in the town square through these, can't you?
Everything, Mr. Necking in the parking lot last Thursday, McFly.
I wish I knew which one used to be a speakeasy.
What's right?
Man, you can see everything in the town square through these, can't you?
Ah, come on.
Everything, Mr.
Right, so we've
Necking in
exhausted
the
that.
parking lot last Thursday, McFly.
What do you think of this so
I
far?
wish I knew which one used to be a speakeasy.
The game?
It's good, but we're trapped in this old lady's house.
Let's have a look. It's amazing that Edna remembered losing her shoe. Need another hint. Maybe Marty should keep talking to Edna. Yeah, well, that's what we're trying to do, eh?
Excuse me, Miss Strickland?
An illegal speakeasy?
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Where was that speakeasy? There you go, that's what we need.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your
Leg
generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Why,
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
Biff knows
The
something.
video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself.
I think we'll go now. We know where we're going, eh?
I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
So if you just joined, welcome. We're doing something a little bit different, as you might have
Don't
gathered.
let me keep you from your business.
It's a premiere. We should still be in the chat though, so please feel free to join. I'm gonna try and leave this room now, Louisa. What do you think?
Would you mind if I stepped out for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go? I get so few visitors these days.
Oh.
And I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming up and all.
I guess I'm stuck here for a while.
No!
Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
Right, the papers maybe. Maybe look at the papers again. She might now.
I told you not to touch those!
Oh, you were right. Alright, we have to pretend the kettle's gone again. Is that what you do?
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Oh, here we go. She falls for it every time, doesn't she?
Yeah, it's because it's a game.
October 28th, 1985. Authorities still mystified by
Read that
mall
one, haven't
shootout.
we?
I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. October 28th, 1985. Authorities still mystified by mall shootout. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
She's back anyway. Let's see. Oh, there you go. What's Biff got? What's he got? A book?
Rebuilt in February 1932.
There's the date.
Fire must have happened before then. But when?
Oh, come on.
I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
What does that mean?
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Okay, so...
Maybe it was the year before that.
Well, you would think, wouldn't you? She's not going to
I told you not to touch those.
Ah.
Do you know what? I think it's the date before that, or... Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
There's the whistle.
Ah.
Surely the water's boiling by now.
She's fell for it again.
Yeah. Is the water even on? Boiling water.
I don't think so.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain.
Got it?
Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed
That's
by
the
a mob.
Doc.
What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
1931.
Uh-oh.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done?
Oops.
Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Oh dear. Right, we're off.
Help! Police!
Police?
I'm being
Oh, what the heck?
attacked by hooligans!
If you haven't already, please hit our subscribe button. Very much appreciated, thank you.
What time was it again?
What time as well? What year?
Yeah,
1931.
Marty! Where you
So it
been,
was the
son?
year before
And
you
what
were
are you
right.
doing in that getup?
I'm dressed up for Halloween. It's a work uniform. It's a costume for a school play. What do you think?
costume for a school play.
Okay.
didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't
You
have to
guy.
explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too
he
long.
goes on, doesn't
You
he?
barely know I was gone.
Okay.
You ready
now
to
we
go,
know the
Einstein?
year.
It looks warmer.
It does, yeah, because it's defrosted. Right, so we need to put the dates in.
I've got to turn on the time circuits first.
Oh, come on, man. Get a flux
Time
capacitor
circuits
going.
on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
Fluxy.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
There we go. Back in time. Off he goes. Take you back to the future. 88 miles an hour.
Wait, there's wind.
They've gone. Uh-oh. Holy smokes. Whoa! What on earth? This is not good. Ow. I think I'm running out of fuel. Oh! Just hit the exhaust thing. Oh, I'll hide it behind the sign.
Oh yeah.
Like good old times.
Oh yeah.
Hill Valley, 2 miles, 2-mile walk. Da, 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 da. That was episode 1.
Yeah.
Let's just see the beginning of this.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Hill Valley.
This is back in time.
Yeah, that's right. 1931. So this is a glimpse at the next chapter, which we'll be doing next week. It does sound old. That's because it's from the 30s. The Al Capone days. Allegedly.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
Whoa! Sorry, guys. So, that's that. What do you think, Louisa?
That was good.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, but now we need to go.
Yeah, we're going to go now. We're not doing another chapter. We'll do another chapter again. So, thank you so much for joining in, participating, and what have you. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, as I said before, hit the subscribe button. Massively appreciated, thank you. And the Discord is in the description below. You're gonna say something then?
Yeah, Daddy. See, we might need to try to find the jail.
Uh-oh, you might be in the jail. You might be right. Anyway, folks, thanks very much. Enjoy the week ahead, and catch you soon. Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.